Across the country, event organizers are canceling or making changes to limit crowd sizes. The cancellation of the Tucson Festival of Books this weekend marked the first major event in Tucson nixed over coronavirus concerns. It amounts to millions of dollars in lost revenue for businesses that count on the festival crowds. We asked Visit Tucson President Brent DeRad how the community can help minimize economic setbacks caused by cancellations. Something like Tucson Festival of Books, what's the economic impact of that sort of event?
You know, it's a lot of locals end up attending that. There's about 150,000 people, but it still has millions of dollars of economic impact on this region. The other great thing about the Tucson Festival of Books is that, again, it's one of the top book festivals in the United States, and it's something that's truly unique. Their ability to bring in top authors and to really make Tucson a focal point during our peak tourism season, it's just a great event, and you know, we're excited about the future of that event.
How does this region recover from losing an event like that this time around?
I think at this point it really comes back to people hopefully being able to continue to live their daily lives.
What's your strategy given that there are so many unknowns right now?
I think the biggest thing is, and again, it's still early in the process for us and for cities throughout the United States. New information comes out every day and we're reacting. But at Visit Tucson, we're continuing to travel. This past weekend, again, there was a contingent of us and some of our members that went down to Hermosillo in Sonora, also to San Carlos, promoting this region, opening a new visitor center. We have meeting staff that they're out there at trade shows. We're bringing in meeting planners. To the extent possible, we're continuing to operate our business as we always have.
You had to have had conversations about continuing the course. What were some of the conversations that said we should continue to live as you said, as we've planned?
Well, it's one of those things too. We want to make sure, like with our staff, for example, no one's ever going to be forced to get on an airplane if they're uncomfortable doing so. We also want to just make sure that we're following all of the health and safety precautions that have been put forth by Pima County, State of Arizona, and certainly the Center for Disease Control. And so we're looking at all of that. We're just ensuring that we're looking at that information on a daily basis, trying to make decisions that, again, are in the best interest of our incoming customers and certainly of our staff as well.
The spring is typically a good time for travel to southern Arizona because of the weather, and then things slow down a bit in the summer. What's the plan moving forward now?
So I think the big thing for us, we're right in the heart of our peak tourism season, usually January through April. That's when we get the bulk of our visitors coming in. They're paying the highest rates at that point, seeing the most attractions, staying for the longest periods of time. We're going to do everything we can to continue to salvage this peak season. Everything we're seeing and hearing is that February was decent, but really right now in March, and what we're seeing especially on the meetings front, it's the next 90 days that appear to be really critical for us. Summer is summer. We'll certainly always market staycations in the summer, but one of the things that locals can do as well to help maybe augment what's happening out there, you have restaurants that are expecting visitors that maybe won't be coming now. Locals who can get out and patronize restaurants, get out to the different attractions, and really just enjoy your community. If you can get out and do that, that would, I think, really help take some of the sting out of the losses that we're going to see here over the next 90 days.